The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, is glad to be living in Los Angeles again. But he needs more than just lunches with Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, to keep him occupied. Will has also been spending time with his parents, so he seems cautiously optimistic about Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Logan's Heather Tom reunion. However, there'll come a point when Will needs to start focusing on his own love life. Although there are plenty of lovely women to date in LA, Will's perfect match may not be on canvas just yet. Now that we know Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, is coming with Aunt Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, this October, the countdown may be on for Will's new romance. Of course, there's a good chance that Electra will be a little edgy with a name like that. If this was going to be some sweet and innocent type, they probably would have named her something softer. Electra conjures up a very specific image and makes her sound like she walks on the wild side. Will may meet his dazzling dream girl and feel the electricity right off the bat. Since Will is such a mama's boy, you can bet Katie will be protective of him once he potentially starts dating Electra. Katie may think Electra is bad news and worry about the possibility of Will getting his heart broken. Even Bill could have some concerns after everything that happened with Luda Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. It could leave Bill extra cautious about letting someone into the inner Spencer circle again, especially some random Forrester chick he's never heard of. Nevertheless, the heart wants what it wants. And something tells us that Will's going to fall head over heels for Electra once she comes strutting into his life. Based on our B&B predictions, Will and Electra could become the show's main younger pairing, so we'll keep you posted on their potential future together. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Will has some romantic updates ahead of him, so don't miss how Electra might rock his world. CDL will have other thrilling Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so stop by often for more B&B details. In The Bold and the Beautiful B&B, Will Spencer's return to Los Angeles has sparked excitement for fans who are eager to see where his storyline will go. Played by the young and talented Crew Morrow, Will has been enjoying time with his family, but the show hints that bigger things are on the horizon for him, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. As Will grows up, his focus naturally begins to shift from family reunions and school to love and romance. This shift in Will's life is about to get a lot more interesting with the upcoming arrival of a new character named Electra Forrester, who seems poised to shake things up in the Bold and the Beautiful universe. With Electra set to make her debut, the show is gearing up for a whirlwind romance that could have major consequences for Will, and his protective mother Katie Logan, Heather Tom, may have some serious concerns about this new relationship. Will Spencer, the son of Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Logan, has been adjusting to life in Los Angeles after some time away. Fans know that Will has always been a bit of mama's boy, with Katie keeping a close eye on him as he's grown up. However, as Will becomes a teenager and steps into young adulthood, it's clear that his storylines are about to become more complex. Since Will's return, he's been spending time reconnecting with his family. He's shared lunches with his older brother Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and spent quality moments with his parents. In fact, Bill and Katie's ongoing reunion has given Will a sense of hope that maybe his family can be whole again. But while Will's family life is stabilizing, his personal life is about to take a sharp turn into uncharted territory, romance. As the B&B spoilers reveal, Will's love life is set to get a serious jolt when Electra Forrester, played by Linnea Grace, makes her debut. She's the niece of Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, and she's coming to Los Angeles in October. Fans are already speculating about what kind of character Electra will be, and her name alone gives some pretty big hints. Electra is not the kind of name you give to someone soft and sweet. It evokes an image of someone bold, edgy, and possibly dangerous, someone who walks on the wild side. Electra is likely to be a daring character, bringing an air of unpredictability that will immediately catch Will's attention. From the moment she arrives on the scene, it's easy to imagine that sparks will fly between them. Given Will's relatively sheltered upbringing under Katie's watchful eye, a romance with Electra could be exactly the kind of wild, passionate relationship that propels Will into a new chapter of his life. But while the chemistry between them could be undeniable, it's not hard to imagine that this relationship will come with its fair share of complications. As Will becomes more infatuated with Electra, it's a safe bet that his mother, Katie, will have some major concerns. After all, Katie has always been incredibly protective of Will, especially after everything she's gone through with Bill over the years. Katie's maternal instincts are bound to kick into high gear once she sees the kind of influence Electra might have on her son. Katie may see Electra as a rebellious, risky figure who could lead Will into trouble or, at the very least, break his heart. Having already watched Bill Spencer put her through emotional turmoil, Katie is likely to be wary of anyone who could hurt her child. If Electra exhibits any of the dangerous traits her name suggests, Katie's fears for Will could quickly escalate. The relationship could also create tension between Will and his parents. Bill, for his part, might also have reservations about Electra, especially given what he recently went through with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. After the chaos and emotional fallout surrounding Luna, Bill might be extra cautious about letting someone else with a mysterious background get too close to the Spencer family. The last thing Bill or Katie wants is for Will to get hurt, or worse, to see him head down a destructive path. Despite the concerns from both Katie and Bill, it seems inevitable that Will and Electra's connection will grow stronger. B&B spoilers suggest that Will might fall head over heels for this daring forester, leading to a passionate romance that could become a central focus on the show. As Will embarks on this romantic journey, viewers will undoubtedly be drawn to the drama that unfolds. Electra's presence could push Will out of his comfort zone and encourage him to take more risks, both in his personal life and in his interactions with his family. The tension between Will's desire for independence and Katie's protective instincts will likely be a key storyline, and it could lead to some explosive confrontations between mother and son. Will and Electra could quickly become the bold and the beautiful's next big younger pairing, giving the show a fresh, modern storyline to explore. Their relationship could be a roller coaster of ups and downs, filled with intense emotions, misunderstandings, and perhaps even some thrilling twists along the way. Katie's biggest fear is that Electra will lead Will into heartbreak. As a mother who has experienced her fair share of romantic disappointments, Katie will undoubtedly try to protect Will from making the same mistakes. But as any parent knows, there's only so much you can do to shield your children from the realities of love. Katie may try to warn Will about the dangers of getting too involved with someone like Electra, but ultimately, she'll have to accept that Will is growing up and making his own choices. Whether or not Electra is truly bad news, Katie will be anxious about the possibility that Will could get hurt. This storyline has the potential to be a major turning point for both Will and Katie. Will's romance with Electra could be the catalyst for him to step out of his parents' shadow and start forging his own path. Meanwhile, Katie may have to learn how to let go and trust that her son will be okay, even if things don't go the way she hopes. Bill Spencer is no stranger to complicated relationships, and he may have his own reservations about Electra's involvement in Will's life. After all, Bill has seen firsthand how romantic entanglements can wreak havoc on a person's life and on a family's dynamic. While Bill might initially be wary of Electra, he could also see a bit of himself in her. Bill has always been drawn to strong, independent women, and Electra's boldness could remind him of some of the qualities he admires. That said, Bill's protective instincts toward Will are bound to come into play, especially after everything that happened with Luna. Bill might try to advise Will on how to handle the situation, But like Katie, he'll eventually have to step back and let his son make his own decisions. Watching will navigate his first real romance.